Hey, good morning, everybody. Coming to you live from JFK Airport. Just landed here in New York City, and we'll be here today. Um, the team will be for Yahoo in a couple of hours, and then tomorrow morning, Schwab TV network in the morning just before the open, and then later on, CNBC Market Navigator segment about 2:25, 2:35 Eastern time, and then I'll be heading home tomorrow night. So if I get a chance to watch those, that would be great. Um, Here it is today, February 2nd, 2026, Groundhog Day. And I guess apparently Puxatawny Phil says we have 6 more weeks of winter to come. So we have all that to look forward to. It's already been a tough winter for a lot of us, but a little more cold, a little bit more snow, probably not going to make much difference anyway. So everybody had a great weekend. We have futures down this morning quite sharply earlier when the markets opened on Sunday night, and have bounced back a little bit. S&P 500 down about 34 handles, ESP futures, NASDAQ down a little bit more than that, 190, and Dow futures down about 38. Good earnings this morning from Disney. We'll have some other big earnings coming out later on this week, including Alphabet and Amazon, ARM Holdings, and quite a few other names as well too. So be on the lookout for that. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Okay, a lot of volatility in this market, not just with precious metals, which had another wild ride last night. Gold up a little bit now. No, it's down about $37. A lot of volatility with gold and silver. Silver got absolutely just smoked on Friday, as you know, down about 30%. Look, I mean, these things went parabolic, and when things go parabolic, eventually, once the music stops, these things come down crashing hard, really, really fast and really hard. And like I've said many, many times, going up, it's like taking the elevator or the escalator. Going down, it's like taking the window. So you've got to have some protection on. This is causing a lot of ripple effects into the crypto markets as well too. We saw Bitcoin trading below that key $77,000 level. Last night it bounced back a little bit above that, but right now it's not an area that I would really want to be buying here just yet. You got to wait till Bitcoin stops going down. You don't step in there and try and catch a falling knife. But wait till it stops going down, because if it does stop going down and it turns around and starts getting bullish again, there's going to be some good opportunities to make money to the upside. And then, just pay attention to the action today. This week should be pretty positive. We always see some good money flows coming in at the start of the month. We have jobs report coming out later on Friday, the non-farm payroll from January. We'll have some other job data coming out before then, like the JOLTS tomorrow, ADP number on Wednesday morning before the market opens, and the jobless claims, of course, on Thursday morning, along with some other data, important economic data as well too. We'll have Atlanta Fed President Bostic is going to be yucking it up later on in the week as well. Of course, we know that last week during the Fed's first meeting of 2026, they decided to keep rates steady where they are. And we heard on Friday, PPI numbers came in quite hot, showing higher inflation. Now, I'm seeing a lot of stuff on the internet right now, especially on Twitter, saying that there's some data from a company called Truflation, which is saying that inflation is actually down below 1%. Listen, you know what? This is just an anecdote here. This is not anything that any of the officials on the Fed really pay attention to. They pay attention to this other data like the CPI and the core PCE data. This is the stuff that is really important for them to make decisions. All this other stuff is noise. People can believe what they want to believe, and I think that the data that the government provides is solid, is as good as what we have right now, and it's good enough to make choices and decisions about monetary policy from the Fed's standpoint. So pay attention to that. Don't pay attention to the noise and all the other distractions out there. The market's going to tell you exactly where things are headed. I think right now the market's struggling at these new highs. Russell 2000 had an unbelievable month of January, and we have to believe that that's going to get pulled back a little bit, up to almost 10% in the month of January. Wouldn't be surprised to see down 4 or 5%, because the Russell 2000 cannot keep going 10% a month for 120%. That's not going to happen, are going to double the Russell 2000 in 2026. Conditions are good for stocks, though. Look, economic data has been strong. GDP looks like it's going to be growing at somewhere north of 4% in the fourth quarter. Some even estimated about 5%. That's coming off of a strong third quarter of 2025. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it looks like the market is pricing in a lot of good news right now, and it's already priced in some good news, and this is why the market is peeling off a little bit here. So we have the 50-day moving average not too far down below where we're at right now. That could be a level that we could see tested sooner rather than later. So keep your puts on. And if you have some good profits on those, especially after we open up today, we're down 28 handles now. If those open up down here, take some of that profit off the board and then roll them down. You never know if we're going to keep going here. We're going to be entering into a seasonally weak period for the markets in about a week or so, which means that there's going to be some pressure on prices, and there's going to be some selling pressure happening as well too. Next week we're going to be heading into phase 2 of earnings, and which means we have a lot of energy names, home building names, retailer names, and a few select technology names as well too. So pay attention to what's going on in front of you. Keep some puts, heavy cash as always, and look for the opportunities as they arise. So I'll be back again tomorrow night. We'll be back to a regular spot for the Daily Bites on Thursday morning. I look forward to chatting with all of you guys then. Otherwise, trade well and do as I said, take some money off the table, keep the protection on, raise some cash, etc., etc., etc. Wash, rinse, and repeat. See you guys all later on this weekend. Hopefully you get a chance to watch me on CNBC tomorrow and Schwab in the morning. Take care.